Hello, everyone. Welcome to our new podcast about travel experiences. Today, we will talk about the beautiful places we visited. Traveling is a wonderful way to learn about our big world. And I love to explore new cities and many countries. We will share our favorite stories and useful English words today. Let us start our journey through our many past trips now.
Hello, Anna. I'm very excited to talk about traveling today. My favorite travel experience was my trip to Italy last year. I went there with my best friend for 10 days. We visited Rome, Florence, and the very beautiful city of Venice. The weather was sunny and the old buildings were very amazing. I will never forget the beautiful colors of the Italian summer.
That sounds like a dream trip for any young traveler, Ben. I visited France 2 years ago during the warm spring season. I saw the Eiffel Tower and walked along the River Seine. Paris is a very romantic and very busy city to explore. I visited many art museums and saw some very famous paintings. It was a very inspiring experience for my personal life today.
Did you visit any small villages in the French countryside too? I think that small towns are often more interesting than cities. Last summer, I went to a quiet village in the mountains. There were many green trees and a small blue lake nearby. I breathed the fresh air and felt very relaxed and happy. Nature is the best place to rest from the busy city.
I prefer to visit the sea and the white sandy beaches. 5 years ago, I traveled to a small island in Greece. The water was very clear and a very bright blue color. I swam in the sea every morning before my big breakfast. I also watched the beautiful orange sunrise from my hotel balcony. It was the most peaceful vacation of my whole life today.
I would like to visit a cold country in the winter. Last January, I went to Norway to see the deep snow. I saw the northern lights and the dark night sky today. They were green and purple, and they moved very slowly now. I wore a very warm coat and some thick wool socks. It was a very cold but very magical travel experience.
That is a very brave and very interesting trip to take. I usually travel to warm places because I love the sun, but I also visited London during the rainy autumn month once. I saw the big clock tower and the red city buses. I drank a lot of hot tea in the cozy cafes. London is a very historical and very traditional city to see.
What was the most interesting museum you visited during your trips? I liked the Science Museum in Germany very much last year. I saw many old cars and some very first flying planes. It was very educational for me and for my younger brother. We spent the whole day looking at the many silver machines. Learning new things is a great part of every travel.
I loved the spice market in Turkey many years ago today. The smells were very strong and there were many bright colors. I bought some sweet tea and some traditional handmade local carpets. The people were very friendly and they offered me some coffee. Shopping in a foreign country is a very exciting daily experience. I learned how to ask for the price in another language.
I once visited New York City for a very busy week. The buildings were so tall that I could not see top. I walked through Central Park and saw many talented street musicians. The city never sleeps, and there is always something to do. I ate a large slice of pizza on the street corner. It was a very fast and very energetic travel experience.
Did you visit any famous parks during your many world trips? I visited a large national park in Africa 3 years ago. I saw lions, elephants, and many tall giraffes in the wild. We stayed in a safe camp and listened to the animals. It was a very wild and very powerful experience for me. Nature is full of many beautiful and very surprising things today.
I would like to go on a safari trip too, Anna. My last trip was to the beautiful city of Prague today. I walked across the old bridge and saw many stone statues. The city looks like a story from a very old book. I ate some traditional sweet bread in the main city square. Prague is a very beautiful place for a winter holiday.
I visited Spain and saw a very loud flamenco dance show. The dancers were very energetic and the music was very beautiful. I tried to learn some simple dance steps after the show. Traveling helps us understand the art and music of other people. Every country has a very unique and special heart today now. I want to see many more dances in the future.
How do you feel when you return home after a trip? I feel a bit sad, but also very happy and relaxed. I show my many photos to my family and my friends. We talk about the food and the many interesting people I met. Every trip changes the way I see my own daily life. Home feels more comfortable after a long and big journey.
I always bring a small souvenir from every country I visit. I have a collection of small magnets on my fridge now. Each magnet tells a story about a different city and different day. Looking at them makes me remember the many happy moments today. Souvenirs are the small keys to our many big travel memories. I hope to fill my whole fridge with these magnets.
I like to write a travel diary during my many trips. I write about what I saw and what I ate daily. Sometimes I put a bus ticket or a flower inside. It's a very personal and very beautiful book for me. I read it when I'm bored at my home now. It helps me relive my many wonderful travel experiences.
We have talked about many of our favorite and beautiful trips. Traveling is a gift that makes our lives very rich today. Our listeners can now talk about their own past holidays now. They can use the past tense to describe their many stories. Every trip is a new lesson for our minds and hearts. Let us move to the second part of our podcast.
In the second part, we will talk about travel planning. We will learn how to prepare for a big trip today. Planning is very important for a successful and happy travel experience. We will talk about tickets, hotels, and many travel documents. Stay with us to learn how to plan your dream. Your next big adventure starts with a very good plan.
Now let us discuss how to plan a perfect trip. A good plan helps you avoid many problems and extra stress. First, I choose a destination that I really want to see. I look at many photos and videos on the global internet. Then, I check the weather for the month of my trip. It is important to know if it will be sunny.
I always start by looking for cheap and fast flights. I use many different websites to compare the many ticket prices. Sometimes flying on a Tuesday is cheaper than on a Friday. I try to book my tickets 3 months before the trip. Saving money on flights helps me spend more on food. Travel planning requires a lot of time and some patience.
After I buy the tickets, I look for a hotel. I read the many reviews from other travelers very carefully now. I want a hotel that is near the city center today. It is very convenient to walk to the many local museums. I also check if the hotel has a good breakfast. A good morning meal gives me energy for the day.
Do you prefer to stay in hotels or in hostels? I like to stay in hostels to meet new people today. Hostels are much cheaper and they have a very friendly atmosphere. I can talk to other travelers and get some great advice. We share many stories about our trips in the common room. It is a very social and very fun way to travel.
I prefer to stay in small and quiet boutique hotels. I like to have a private bathroom and a large bed. Comfort is very important for me after a long walking day. I also look for a hotel with a very nice view. Seeing the city from my window makes me feel very happy. I usually book my room using a mobile phone application.
What do you put in your suitcase for a trip? I always make a long list of things I need today. I pack some comfortable shoes, a camera, and my phone charger. I try not to bring too many heavy and big clothes. Carrying a light bag makes traveling much easier for my back. I only bring the things that are really very necessary.
I always pack a small medical kit for my trips today. I bring some pills for a headache and some Band-Aids. You never know when you will need a little bit help. I also bring a small bottle of very strong sun cream. Protecting my skin is very important during a sunny summer holiday. Being prepared for health is a very smart travel habit.
I never forget my passport and my many travel documents. I keep them in a small and very safe plastic bag. I also have a digital copy of them on phone. Losing your passport is a very big problem in foreign countries. I check my bag 3 times before I leave my home. Safety and security are my main priorities for any trip.
Do you change your money before you go to airport? I usually change a small amount of cash for the bus. Then I use my credit card for the large payments. Most cities today accept cards in shops and many restaurants. It is safer than carrying a lot of paper money now. Always tell your bank before you travel to another country.
I always download a map of the city on phone. This helps me find my way without using the internet. I mark the places I want to visit on the map. I also look for the nearest subway or bus station today. Maps are the best tools for exploring a new large city. I never get lost when I have a good digital map.
I also like to learn some simple local English words. I learn how to say hello and thank you today. People are much friendlier when you try to speak their language. It shows that you respect their culture and their many traditions. A simple smile and a few words can open doors. I always carry a small dictionary in my travel bag.
Do you buy travel insurance for your many world trips? I always buy insurance to protect myself from many unexpected problems. It covers my medical costs and my lost luggage too today. It is not very expensive, but it gives me peace. You should always travel with a safe and very clear mind. Insurance is a very important part of modern travel planning.
I also check the visa requirements for the new country. Some countries need a paper visa before you arrive there today. I go to the embassy or apply on the internet now. It takes some time to get the correct travel document. Do not wait until the last minute to do this. Checking the rules is a very necessary step for travelers.
I always read about the local food in many restaurants. I want to know where the local people go to eat. I avoid the very touristy places because they are expensive now. Finding a secret and delicious cafe is a great success. I write down the names of the dishes I want. Food is a very important part of my travel plan.
Do you plan every hour of your big travel day? I usually have a list of 2 or 3 things. I leave some time for walking and just looking around. Sometimes the best experiences happen when you have no plan. I like to sit in a park and watch people. Being flexible makes the trip much more relaxed and fun.
I agree that we should not be too busy today. I plan my mornings and leave my afternoons very free now. I can visit a shop or take a long nap. Vacation is for resting and not for working very hard. I want to return home feeling fresh and very energetic. A balanced plan is the key to a happy holiday.
We have talked about many important parts of travel planning. Our listeners can now prepare for their own big trips. Learning words like booking, destination, insurance, and itinerary these words are common in every travel office and website. Let us move to the third part of our podcast. Now, let us talk about transportation and being on the move. There are many ways to travel from one city to another. I usually prefer to fly by plane for long distances. Modern airports are very large and they are very busy. I arrive 2 hours early to check in my bags. Flying is the fastest way to see many far countries.
I love to travel by train through the green countryside. You can see the many mountains and small farms clearly. Trains are very comfortable and I can walk around easily. I like to sit near the window and read a book. It is a very quiet and very relaxing travel experience. I always buy my train tickets on the internet today.
Do you ever use the local bus in new cities? I use the bus to see how local people live. It is a very cheap way to move around now. Sometimes the bus is very crowded, but it is fun. I always ask the driver for the correct bus stop. Excuse me, does this bus go to the center?
I often use the subway in very large city centers. The subway is very fast and it has no traffic. You must look at the colorful map to find. I follow the many signs to find the right platform. It is a bit confusing for the first time today, but after 2 days, I feel like a local.
I like to walk as much as possible in cities. Walking is the best way to see the small streets. I find many secret cafes and many beautiful small shops. I wear my most comfortable shoes for my long walks. My phone tracks my steps and I feel very healthy. Walking helps me feel the soul of the new city.
Sometimes I rent a bike to explore a flat city. It is faster than walking and it is very fun. Many cities today have special paths for the many bikes. I wear a helmet to be very safe on road. Riding a bike makes me feel very free and happy. It is a very green way to travel around now.
Have you ever taken a long boat or ferry trip? I traveled by ferry between the many islands in Greece. The wind was warm and the sea was very blue. I saw some small dolphins jumping in the water today. It was a very beautiful and very special travel experience. Boats are a great way to see the coastal nature.
I once took a night bus to another big city. It was a very long and very tiring trip today. I tried to sleep, but the road was very bumpy. I prefer to travel during the bright daytime now. You can see the world and feel much safer today. Night travel is good for saving money on hotels.
How do you find your way when you are lost? I always carry a paper map and my mobile phone. I am not afraid to ask people for some help. Excuse me, can you show me where the station is? Most people are very kind and they want to help. Asking for directions is a great way to practice English.
I use a GPS application on my phone for navigation. It tells me exactly which way to go every time. I can also see the many nearby restaurants and shops. Technology makes being on the move very simple and easy. I always bring a power bank to charge my phone. A dead phone is a big problem when traveling.
Do you like to take a taxi or an Uber? I take a taxi when I have many heavy bags. It is a very comfortable and very private way today. I always ask the driver about the total price first. How much is it to the city center, please? Knowing the price helps me manage my travel budget well.
I prefer to use the local trams in European cities. Trams are very traditional and they move very slowly today. You can see the shops and the people very well. I buy a day pass to use all the transport. It is a very convenient and smart travel choice. I like the sound of the tram on the tracks. What is your favorite way to travel to the airport?
I usually take the express train from the main station. It is very fast and it arrives exactly on time. I do not want to be late for my flight. Being late for a plane is very stressful. I always check the flight status on my phone today.
I like to travel by car with my many friends. We can stop whenever we want to take many photos. We listen to music and talk about our big plans. A road trip is a very social and fun experience. We share the cost of the gasoline and the car. Driving through the mountains is a very beautiful sight today.
Do you get motion sickness when you travel by boat? I sometimes feel a little bit sick on small boats. I sit in the middle and look at the horizon. Drinking some cold water helps me feel much better now. I also try to breathe some fresh and cool air. It's a small problem for a big adventure today.
I never feel sick when I am on the move. I love the feeling of going to a new place. The movement makes me feel very energetic and happy. I enjoy every part of the long travel journey today, from the airport to the final hotel room door now. Every mile is a new story for my travel diary.
We have talked about the many ways to move around. Our listeners can now talk about their favorite transportation today. Learning words like platform, ticket, flight, and route these words are used in every station and every airport. Let us move to the fourth part of our podcast.
In the fourth part, we will talk about culture. We will learn about food, traditions, and meeting new people. Traveling is about more than just seeing new sights. It's about understanding the hearts of other people today. Stay with us to learn how to talk about culture. Every culture has a very special and unique story.
Now, let us discuss the best part of traveling, culture. Trying new food is a very exciting experience for me. I love to visit local markets and try street food. In Italy, I ate the best pasta in the world. The sauce was fresh and the cheese was very delicious. Food tells us a lot about the local history.
I agree that food is the heart of every culture. In Japan, I learned how to eat with thin sticks. I tried many types of fresh fish and hot soup. The presentation of the food was like a beautiful. I also tried some very sweet green tea there. Every meal was a new and very interesting adventure.
Do you like to visit local festivals during your trips? I visited a large flower festival in the many Netherlands. There were millions of colorful tulips in the big gardens. People were wearing traditional clothes and dancing in the streets. It was a very beautiful and very happy celebration today. Festivals show us the joy of the local people.
I visited a traditional music festival in Ireland last year. I heard many old songs and saw many fast dances. People were playing the violin and the large wooden drum. I even tried to sing some of the songs too. Music is a universal language that everyone can understand today. It was a very warm and very friendly experience.
I love to visit the many local art galleries today. I see how artists from other countries see the world. Every country has its own unique and special art style. I bought a small painting from a local street artist. It is now on my wall in my home. Art is a great way to remember a culture.
Meeting new people is the most important thing for me. I often talk to the people in the many hostels. We share our many stories and our travel tips now. I made a good friend from Brazil last summer. We still send messages to each other every single week. Travelers are usually very open and very friendly people.
I also talk to the local shop assistants and drivers. They tell me about the best secret places to eat. I ask them about their daily lives and their traditions. Most people are proud of their city and their culture. They are happy to share their many interesting stories today. Being polite and curious is the key to people.
Have you ever visited a traditional wedding in another country? I saw a large and colorful wedding in India once. There were many people and a lot of traditional music. The bride wore a beautiful red and gold silk dress. It was a very long and very exciting celebration today. I felt very lucky to see such a tradition.
I visited a very old and quiet temple in Thailand. I had to take off my shoes and be quiet. The atmosphere was very peaceful and very spiritual today. I saw many people praying and giving some fresh flowers. We should always respect the local religious traditions and rules. It is a very important part of being a traveler.
I like to learn about the history of the cities. I go on many walking tours with a guide. The guide tells many stories about the old kings today. I see the many old castles and the ancient ruins. History helps me understand the modern world much better. Every stone in an old city has a story.
Do you try to learn some local traditions, Ben? I learned how to make traditional bread in a village. A kind woman taught me the secret of the dough. It was a very hands-on and very fun experience. Now I can cook a piece of that culture home. Learning a skill is a great travel souvenir.
I also like to watch the many local sports games. I saw a large football match in a big stadium. The fans were very loud and they were very happy. It was a very energetic and very exciting social event. Sports bring many different people together in every single country.
I wore the team colors and I shouted too.
What do you do when you do not understand? I use my hands and many simple English words today. I also use a translation application on my mobile phone. Most people are very patient and they try to understand. A smile is the best way to communicate with everyone. Kindness is the same in every country and world.
I agree that a smile can solve many small problems. I once got lost and a child helped me now. He did not speak English, but he showed the way. We used signs and we laughed a lot together today. It was a very simple but very touching moment. Traveling shows us that people are good everywhere today.
I love to see the many different styles of houses. In some countries, the houses are very colorful and bright. In others, they are made of old stone or wood. The architecture shows how people live with the local nature. I take many photos of the doors and windows. Every house is a small piece of the culture.
I like to visit the many local public libraries too. They're very quiet and full of many local books. I can see what people like to read and learn. It is a very good place to rest and think. Libraries are the quiet hearts of every modern city today. I find them very interesting and very peaceful places.
We have talked about the many wonders of world culture. Our listeners can now talk about food and many traditions. Learning words like tradition, festival, local, and custom is key. These words help you describe the beauty of the world. Let us move to the final part of our podcast.
In the fifth part, we will discuss travel reflections. We will learn how to share our travel tips. Traveling makes us wiser and much more open-minded today. We will talk about what we learned from our trips. Stay with us to finish our travel English lesson today. Every trip is a new chapter in your life.
We are reaching the end of our travel podcast now. Today, we will talk about our reflections and many tips. Traveling has taught me to be much more patient now. Sometimes the bus is late or the weather is bad. I learned to stay calm and enjoy the small moments. Every problem is a part of the big adventure today.
I have learned that the world is very friendly today. Before my trips, I was a little bit afraid sometimes, but I met many kind people who helped me always. Now I feel much more confident and very happy today. Traveling is the best way to overcome your many fears. I believe that people are the same everywhere in the world.
Traveling also helped me to appreciate my own home more. After seeing many countries, I love my own small city. I missed my family, my friends, and my own bed. Returning home is a very sweet and very happy moment. You see your own life with new and fresh eyes. Home is where our many travel stories begin and end.
My best travel tip is to travel very light today. Do not bring too many things in your heavy bag. You can buy almost everything you need in the store. A light bag makes you move faster and feel free. I only bring one small suitcase for a whole week. You will thank me when you walk up the stairs.
I always tell people to be very curious and open. Do not be afraid to try some very new things. Eat the strange food and talk to many strangers today. These are the moments that you will remember forever. A traveler should be like a small and happy child. The world is a big school with many lessons.
Another important tip is to respect the local environment always. Do not leave your trash on the many beautiful beaches. We must protect our nature for the many future travelers. Use a reusable water bottle and save some clean water. Every small action helps to keep our planet very green. Be a responsible and very kind traveler every single day.
I also think you should learn a few basic phrases. Knowing how to say please and thank you is important. Local people will appreciate your effort and your great respect. It makes your travel experience much more personal and deep. Use a mobile application to practice the words before trip. A little bit of language goes a very long way.
What about the many photos and videos we take? I think you should put the camera away sometimes today. Look at the sunset with your own two eyes now. Feel the wind and listen to the many city sounds. Memories in your heart are better than photos on phone.
Experience the moment fully and be very present today.
I agree that we should be more mindful when traveling. I also suggest keeping a small travel budget in mind. Do not spend all your money in the first day. Save some money for a special and final dinner tonight. Managing your coins helps you travel for a longer time. A smart traveler is also a very careful spender.
Do you have a tip for long and tiring flights? I always bring a neck pillow and a good book. I also drink a lot of water to stay fresh. Walking around the plane every hour is also very good. Try to sleep as much as possible during the night. You will arrive at your destination with more energy.
My tip for safety is to keep your money safe. Do not put your wallet in your back pocket today. I use a small bag under my many clothes now. Be careful in very crowded places like the city markets. Most people are good, but you should be very smart. Safety first is a very good rule for travelers.
I always check the travel advice for my own government. They tell you about the safety in other foreign countries. It is important to know if there are any problems. I also give my itinerary to my family members today. They know where I am and how to call me. Peace of mind is very important for every trip.
What do you do with your travel photos at home? I make a large and beautiful digital photo book now. I write some small notes next to the many photos. It is a great way to show my many adventures. My family loves to look at the book every year. Sharing your experiences is a very happy and social activity.
I also make a small movie with my videos today. I add some local music and some funny text now. It is very fast and very exciting to watch today. I share it on my personal social media page too. People ask me many questions about my travel experiences now. I feel like a professional travel reporter for a day.
Traveling has made me a much more open-minded person. I understand that there are many ways to live life. I do not judge people because they are different today. I see the beauty in the many world's great diversities. Every country has something very special to teach us all. I am a much better person because I travel often.
I feel the same way about my personal growth today. Traveling is a great teacher for our many busy lives. It teaches us about history, nature, and many beautiful souls. I am always looking for my next big travel adventure. The world is a big book, and I read. Every new trip is a new and exciting chapter.
We have discussed many parts of travel and our experience. Our listeners are now ready to share their own stories today. Use these phrases to talk about your next big holiday now. Traveling is the best way to practice your English language skills. Do not be afraid to speak and make small mistakes today. Every word helps you connect with many new and interesting people.
Thank you, Anna, for this great conversation about our trips. I feel inspired to plan my next big journey now. Maybe I will visit the mountains or go to the sea. Wherever I go, I will take my English with me always. Every word is a step to a new friend abroad. I wish everyone good luck in their language learning journey today.
Thank you to our listeners for being with us today now. We hope this podcast helped you feel much more confident today. Write to us about your best travel experience in the comments. We are very curious to know about the places you saw. Practice your English every day and your dreams will come true. See you in the next episode of our very interesting podcast.
Goodbye, everyone, and happy travels to you in the near future. Stay positive and keep speaking English with a happy smile always. We believe in your success and your great journey in learning. See you very soon in the next episode of our podcast. Take care of yourself and enjoy every moment of your life. Have a wonderful day and safe travels to all our friends.